Episode 11 begins with Roa questioning Caldo about the strange spatial magic engulfing the area. Caldo believes this phenomenon is the result of time magic, suggesting that someone has rewound time. Concerned, Roa decides to head toward Wahlberg's location, hoping that he is safe. The scene shifts to Mash, Wahlberg, and Innocent Zero. Mash is struggling to stay afloat, kicking his feet in midair, while Wahlberg urges him to escape. Mash refuses, saying he wants to help the elderly Wahlberg, leaving Wahlberg confused by Mash's logic. Innocent Zero orders Mash to come to his side, but Mash refuses again. In response, Zero envelops Wahlberg in a dark aura, intending to steal his spatial magic. Mash manages to pull Wahlberg out of the aura, but Zero states that it is already too late. Zero successfully uses Wahlberg's spatial magic and destroys a massive chunk of land. Wahlberg realizes that Zero's version of his own magic is far more powerful. Mash charges at Zero and attacks him directly, but Zero remains unfazed and easily grabs Mash's fist. Mash retreats as Zero attempts to trap him inside the same dark aura. Suddenly, Zero's body reacts violently, causing the dark aura around them to disperse. As Zero suffers, Wahlberg explains that Zero's body cannot physically handle the immense amount of power he has absorbed. Wahlberg recalls Zero's earlier words and realizes that Zero intends to use Mash as a vessel to create a perfect magical body. Zero declares that humans like Mash do not belong in this world and demands that Mash willingly become one of his ingredients. Mash blocks an incoming attack to protect Wahlberg, but Wahlberg worries whether they can truly defeat Zero. Then Zero opens a portal and announces that he will continue their battle another time, giving himself time to adapt to his new body. Before leaving, Zero launches an attack at the Divine Visionary Candidate exam environment. This causes all the demons in the area to disappear and merge into a single massive demon nearby. Zero then vanishes. With his magic exhausted, Wahlberg begins to fall, but Roa arrives in time and saves him. Meanwhile, Mash heads toward the location of the newly formed giant demon. Elsewhere, Zero's time control spell wears off at Easton Academy. Students like Levin and Finn regain consciousness and wonder what happened. Soon, everyone notices the massive demon nearby, causing panic among the students. The demon strikes one of Easton's walls, sending huge rocks crashing down. Lance and Macaron quickly use their magic to shield the students from harm. Macaron orders everyone to evacuate the area. Dot attempts to attack the demon with fire magic, but a powerful barrier blocks his attack. Caldo deduces that the magic user who interfered with Cell Zero earlier is responsible for this spell. Caldo and Dot leave to help Order track down the culprits, while Macaron and Lance vow to protect the remaining students. As the students attempt to escape, they discover that a barrier prevents them from leaving. Just as the demon prepares to strike again, it is suddenly stopped. The students realize that Mash has arrived and is physically pulling the demon's chain, preventing it from attacking. Mash and the demon engage in a tug of war, shocking Finn and the others. As the students watch Mash struggle against the demon with sheer strength, they begin questioning whether someone like Mash truly belongs among them. However, after seeing Mash give everything he has, the students begin to accept him. Encouraged by their support, Mash swings the demon and slams it into a nearby mountain, completely defeating it. Excitedly, Lemon approaches Mash, hoping to reward him with a kiss, but Mash instead pulls out a cream puff and starts eating it. Later, Wahlberg awakens in a room, where Roa informs him that Mash defeated the giant demon. Wahlberg reflects briefly on the events. The episode ends with Mash calmly munching on his cream puff.